When I was a young teenager, I opened a lot of doors, and I got oppressed by 8 demonic spirits, and I was bound severely. I went to get deliverance and help through a ministry at the church, and I could feel the demonic spirits when I started growling and acting crazy, because they wanted to admit me into a sane asylum.
There's a lot of people out there that saying they're prophets of God, and they're not right. They're not right on. They've missed it here, and they just keep moving forward, but they're not right on.
And then I saw an attempt on his life. This bullet flew by his ear, and it came so close to his head that it busted his eardrum.
Hello and welcome, everyone. I guess everybody's been seeing this guy getting passed around. He's on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. He's one that, supposed to got the prophecy right about the attempt on Trump's life. I'm going to leave that to this video here from Drew Bloom. He covers it. It's a false prophecy. It just is. But I thought, since he's gaining attention, let's dig in. So I went and downloaded every single video that I could find on him, and this is where I'm starting.
And the Lord said the dollar's about to turn into a digital dollar.
Now, that was from a video from 6/29 of 2023. And clearly it already had been on the news and everything else about this. Now, this was a plan that executive order that got signed by Biden, and it pretty much just fizzled out. So that was in the news back then.
He showed me the banks all went bankrupt. All the money that was in the banks, every person that had money in there, no matter if you were really rich or if you were poor, whatever was in the banks, they seized it all. The money was now property of the bank somehow. For this year, he talked to me about the euro, and he told me the euro would be in trouble because of what was going on with Europe and this war. And so that was one of the words that he gave me when I was praying about 2023. That was one of the first signs that this was all going to happen like dominoes.
Now, this last part was from the same video, 6/29 of 2023, and it's talking about the euro. And this year, 2023, it was going to go down. And now that we can look back, we can clearly see for the whole year, that's false. Now, this guy, Brian, or whatever his name is, he puts out a lot of stuff, throws it at the wall, see if it sticks, kind of like Julie Green with all her stuff. And here's a little montage of some of it.
I'm not going to preach fear. I just wanted to come on and tell everybody the things that are fixing to start to happen are very serious. There's a massive asteroid. There's a massive volcano, this massive tsunami. And the Lord told me, he said, there's going to be a massive draft. Well, because he told me about the crash, there's going to be a massive crash. This is going to be a major event. I'm not going to preach fear. As far as the poisoning water and the EMP attack, earthquakes in this volcano, I'm not going to preach fear. And in my dream, the angel told me, great judgment is coming in 569 days. Some earthquakes, some tremors. I keep telling you all, I see the storm on the East Coast. A massive barge traveling down the Mississippi River. I could see rust all on the side of this barge. I'm not going to preach fear. And they shot the rocket out over America, an EMP attack upon our nation. And whenever it did, it was an EMP. I saw them have a briefcase. I'm not going to say the word. It's a briefcase, and it's very powerful. I'm not going to preach fear. I saw property values skyrocketing high because he will always tell me this is about to happen right now. It's imminent. The judgment that I have seen coming, it is a wake-up call. And the Lord told me, he said, the wave that you saw coming into the shore again for the 350 million souls that you saw perish worldwide. I'm not going to preach fear. That's what you all need to be knowing, that it's about to happen. That the end is coming. We are at the last of the last seconds before the coming of the Lord Jesus Christ. And they're going to run on campaigns in 2024 a lot of it will be ran against the Second Amendment and taking things away.
The campaign I've been seeing is trying to keep a guy awake and trying to keep him from wandering off stage, not the Second Amendment.
And he said, I'm going to tell you about sporting events because I love sports. It's one of my big things. Football, basketball, baseball, all of it. I watch it. I love it. It's amazing to me, you know, just the game. I love the testosterone of it. And so, you know, we would sit on the couch together, the Lord and I, and he would talk to me about the score. And he said, this is who's going to win the score, and this is how much they're going to win by, this team and this team. And he would tell me the game for that day, college football, whatever. And he said, this is who's going to win it, and this is how much they're going to win it by. He talked about Super Bowls. He talks about World Series. He talks about it all.
Him and the Lord just sitting on a couch watching sports. Yeah.
Then he talks to me about the weather. He says, in 6 weeks, it's going to be this outside. The temperature, it's going to snow, how much we're going to get. He talks to me how much rain we're going to get. He talks to me about when the fall will start, when the first cold front's going to come. And he tells me way in advance. And he said, I want you to write this down. And he said, summer's going to have this many hurricanes in the Gulf Coast. This is how many hurricanes are going to be here.
So when you're in the presence of the Lord, you talk about sports and weather. But wait, there's more. He speaks in tongues too.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Hassenbemp Incorporated. We're gonna do it.
Sunday.
You've got to be kidding.
Wait. Did he just say Bobo on Sunday?
Sunday.
Yeah, Bobo Sunday. So, yeah, I'm not sure who Bobo is, and it sounds like he wants to see him on Sunday.
Kent here has been looking for this guy named Bobo to meet him on Sunday for the longest time.
There was a portal that opened up. It was split like this, where the portal was. There's a huge circle portal. It was purple and it was pink and it was all kinds of beautiful colors, but it looked kind of like cotton candy. Oh.
And it was inside this cube of like gelatin. It was like clear gelatin.
Okay, that's the way it was. It was like the Holy Ghost fog. It was beautiful. And Jesus walks in with these angels. These massive warring angels were with him. And this is the first time I've ever seen Jesus with angels like this. And he walks in and he stands before me. He stands before me. And the Lord spoke to me. He said, Brandon, do you know what? There will be a generation, son, that doesn't ever taste death. And you're that generation. And you're that generation. You're never going to see or taste death.
This guy's also got videos saying complete economic collapse, bread lines, the whole 9 yards. But then he also has stuff like this.
A great financial shifting is about to take place. I'm bringing forth a breakthrough for you.
This next breakthrough.
There's a tidal wave of glory. There's a tidal wave of financial turnaround. There are many of you that will go to bed one night and if you listening to him on direction for what he wants to do with your finances, you'll have a breakthrough overnight like that. I saw instantaneously some people will become millionaires within a 24-hour period.
This next part will be how great God's anointed Bat Dad is.
And so then they said, hey, they came to me and they said, hey, we know you can pray. People tell us all the time you're laying hands on people, they're getting healed. And so I started building a reputation of, hey, if Brandon prays for you, the Lord's going to heal you. So people in the staff started coming to me. Hey, I've got a major migraine today. Would you pray for me? The power of God go into and deliver him from a headache. Hey, I'm fixing to sing on the stage. Would you pray for me? I have laryngitis. Will you pray for me? Boom, power of God healed them. God would heal them. They would start singing to be able to get through the service.
Well, my bad. I thought he was going to have some videos and really heal people and prove it, but I guess not. But maybe, just maybe, he can cast out demons or legions of demons, witches even.
We got to have you in the back in the altar room. A witch just gave her heart to Jesus Christ and she's flipping out and we don't know what to do with her because she's growling and manifesting all back there. Can you come back here and cast the devil out of her? Because none of us know how to do it. So I said, are you kidding me? You are pastors. It was kind of an arrogance thing on my part because I was just like, whatever. You're coming to get me to do your job. But I just said it. Okay, fine. So I had to be humble and I just said, okay, I'll pray for her. So I go down there and start casting devils out of her. They come back there and say, listen, you're taking too long and it's too loud. Can you get her to be a little bit more quieter? Get the news for tomorrow today by the Spirit. I will start to show you what's going to be the headlines in the news a week from now, 2 weeks from now, and further. And sometimes you miss it. You miss it. It's okay. We're human. But you just keep picking yourself back up and say, Lord, I missed that. Man, I thought I heard you right on that, but I didn't.
That brings us to the end of this video, and I'm going to keep digging some. I got plenty to go through, so there may be more parts to this. So, everybody, have a great day.
Circle Purtle.
Like prophecy is going out of the direction, like prophetic words on this, and what actually happened was this, and